Hello and welcome to this video. We are going to explore here the implications around two opposite diet practices, namely the cooked and the raw alive food diets. It has become clear that we have lost our connection with nature. But don't get me wrong, I'm not referring to the joy of walking, jogging in a park, a day on the beach, mountain climbing, or just watching a beautiful sunset. What I am talking about is the disconnection from our whole natural foods. Foods that are designed to be consumed and handled by your system for health and well-being. We have come to a time where our supermarkets are filled with dead foods. Foods that create unhealthy addictions and poor health, and where most of our natural foods is being cooked, fried or microwaved until there's no valuable nutrition left. So it has become extremely important that we reconnect with our natural health, which is your given birthright. The kind of health that will make your doctor's visits and pharmaceuticals obsolete. So let's go and find the ingredients to your natural health. Let's all together find our dignity and empowerment again. When you look around this beautiful scene here in nature, there are a lot of things going on, besides the obvious. Present here are an incalculable amount of elements all working together. And all these elements are part of everything. And it is this cooperation of elements that also exists within your body. It is biochemistry at its best. Because only when you have a natural symbiosis within, you can find true health. Nature is extremely intelligent. It obeys its own laws. And by respecting these laws, you can say that you are in sync with your environment, which is extremely important, to say the least. What you see here in nature is a symbiotic relationship. Everything at peace, natural law being respected. And because our inner environment is directly linked to our outer environment, we need to respect these natural laws. So let's talk about how to find this balance within our bodies through our natural diet. A major part of finding that healthy equilibrium for your body is to make sure you have pristine water, air, pure nutrition, exercise, and no digestive stress. Gravity is one of these natural laws. You see it in action all around you. And it is an important law to follow. And when not respecting its rules, well, you know what will happen. So also with the intake of our foods, it's important we respect these natural laws that exist within our bodies. Because when we eat the foods that are natural to us, we take in the elements that are recognized by our living system. And so we give the body the means to do what it's designed to do. And that is to maintain healthy body functions. And that is what the consuming of fruit and vegetables will produce. You see, fruits contain the best water source when it's organic. Fruits also contain all the essential fats, nutrients and vitamins you need in the exact amounts. Protein, or rather amino acids, to a lot of people's surprise, is also contained in all fruits and greens. And together with small amounts of nuts and seeds, we will give the body all the nourishment it needs. And when on top of all this, the food combining rules are also respected, meaning there's no digestive stress, we can then truly create a healthy equilibrium within. Like you can see out here, this beautiful nature. So now let's take a closer look at cooked food versus raw living foods, and how these diet practices affect us and the very planet that we live on. We all agree that we live on a very beautiful world, and that this planet is our home, and it is the only home that we have. This planet is our mother. We were born from her. We were born from nature, out of the very elements that surround us. So now please hold on to your seats. We're gonna go a little bit deeper. We are part of everything, and all there is a part of us. And besides nature itself, we are part of and so connected to every walking, crawling, flying and swimming creature on this planet. Many claim that we are higher evolved, that we are the most intelligent species on this beautiful blue globe. Personally, I'm not too sure about that. Although physically we do have that larger brain, but we do not seem to be using it to its full capacity. Intelligence comes in many different shapes and forms. And if an animal does not communicate in a way that we communicate, it does not mean it is not intelligent. All of nature, all the animals on this planet eat raw living foods. That has to be an important clue. We are the only species that deliberately changes the molecular structure of our foods through cooking. And that is where the problem comes in. Let's not forget that we become what we eat. The elements that we take in through our foods will become a part of us. So then it becomes illogical to put dead foods into a living system. It is all about life force, essential life-giving energy that we take in when consuming whole and unadulterated foods. Cooking or heating elements destroys the very foods that are designed to give you life. And animals instinctively know this, but so do we. But our instincts have become distorted, as you can destroy an animal's instinct in captivity. So we need to go back to these original instincts, so we will be able to thrive instead of just survive. The practice of cooking does more damage than just on the cellular level of your body. It is responsible for many devastations in our beautiful nature. This lifestyle pollutes the air, water and soil, and because we are directly linked to these earthly elements, we are in the middle of diseasing ourselves. So only through consuming organic, raw, living foods and respecting our environment, we can find our health again, our natural health. Let's now sum up the most important food requirements that will support you on your natural path. We need to consume living elements that will promote a good digestion and assimilation. We need to consume foods with high water and fiber contents. Our foods need to create an alkaline system where a healthy body is built on. We need to avoid the creation of toxemia, which is the cause of a diseased system. We need to eat organic food sources, so no extra poisonous buildup is created. We need to make sure that our food consumption and production does not poison our beautiful environment. Please always stay alert to the fact that we are being conditioned by the powerful food companies to what food to eat. And this propaganda is relentless. Please know also that the medical industry does not want a healthy population, as there is no money to be made. And so we need to take matters in our own hands. I would like to stress again that we are a living system, a biological marvel, a wondrous machine that is capable of many incredible feats. There is a universal truth that has been ringing throughout the ages, which is that our physical bodies are our vehicles for our spiritual experience. And that is my motivation for empowering you with true diet knowledge. Because it would be a darn shame if your spiritual path here in the physical is cut short because of not taking care of your beautiful vehicle. That's why it is of utmost importance that we go back to our original, natural or pure health. We need to restore our health at the cellular level, where it is not distorted or corrupted in any way. The previous statement is a pretty ambitious and challenging goal, as we are all hooked on our cooked and manipulated foods. Cooked foods can be paralleled with heroin, but the difference is that these foods are not seen as a problem, but as a normal surviving eating practice. I think we all now know that we as a species are not doing too well. The hospitals are running full capacity, health costs are rising, and the pharmaceutical industry is booming. And again, the medical industry likes it this way. We are designed to live a long and disease-free life. And if anything on this beautiful planet could possibly impure your natural health, it should be avoided at all costs. We also reached a moment in time where we have to make peace with our fellow innocent creatures, as they have the same desire to be alive like you and me. Luckily though, more and more people are turning vegetarian and vegan, because animal products disease the body. And the world is finally, but slowly, awakening to this truth. Life, your health, is the most precious treasure that you possess. Please do not take it for granted. Please believe in preventing rather than curing. So, I hope I have inspired and intrigued you enough to start walking your natural path. You will be grateful one day that you did. And as the sun is slowly coming down, we have reached the last part. Please surf our pages to see what we can do for your health. Please also know that everybody's previous diet path is different, and so we will implement changes at your own pace. Please give us a call for your free 20-minute consultation to see if this is for you. And lastly, I can only wholeheartedly recommend you to purchase my book, as everything in there is explained in more detail, and it can become your source of motivation. So I am Dr. Wilco. I thank you for watching, and I wish you the best of health.